Welcome back. My final tipping point tonight, President-elect Donald Trump is backtracking on his promise to make Mexico pay for that great big wall. The scandal, I tell ya, he's a charlatan, he's a con man. Oh no, wait, that's just what Democrats want us to think. In reality, Donald Trump wants Congress to set aside the money to pay for the wall ourselves, and then Mexico will reimburse us later. For the sake of speed, President-elect Trump says. Now, it doesn't take a Pulitzer Prize-winning journalist to include that detail, but apparently to today's mainstream media, that's just a non-consequential detail. Funny how the media is so concerned with the possibility of Donald Trump backtracking on his promises, but where have they been the past 8 years as President Obama over and over again has broken critical promises he made to the American people?
I said this once or twice, but it bears repeating. And you can keep your plan if you are satisfied with it. If you like the plan you have, you can keep it. If you like your plan and you like your doctor, you won't have to do a thing. You keep your plan. If you like your health care plan, you'll be able to keep your health care plan. If you've got health insurance, you can keep it. If you like your health care plan, you will keep your plan. If you've got health insurance, you like your doctor, you like your plan, you can keep your doctor, you can keep your plan.
In 2014, about 16 million people gained insurance because of Obamacare. But also in 2014, 30 million Americans were dropped from their plans because their plans didn't meet Obamacare's standards. As insurers continue to pull out of the exchanges because they're losing billions and billions of dollars, millions more Americans are losing their coverage.
We will start by reducing premiums by as much as $2,500 per family.
Premiums are being hiked by 43% in Iowa for 2017, 20% in Colorado. In Minnesota and Oklahoma, premiums are skyrocketing by over 50% in 2017. 5 other states will suffer 30% or higher raises in their premiums. The average increase in premiums across the nation for plans purchased via the Obamacare marketplaces in 2017, 25%.
So I have instructed my team to follow the example that President Bush's team set 8 years ago and work as hard as we can to make sure that this is a successful transition for the president-elect. Because we are now all rooting for his success in uniting and leading the country.
And after he said that, President Obama purposely ticked off Benjamin Netanyahu. He's been antagonizing Russia. He's blaming Trump's victory on election hacking. And this week he told Democrats not to work with Republicans on Obamacare repeal. Yeah. That sounds like he's rooting for Trump's success.
I've said repeatedly that I intend to close Guantanamo, and I will follow through on that.
It's still open. 14 days left. Not going to happen.
I'll make our government open and transparent so that anyone can ensure that our business is the people's business. Because when I'm president, meetings where laws are written will be more open to the public, no more secrecy. That's a commitment I make to you as president.
Let's see, Benghazi, the IRS scandal targeting conservative. He refuses to grant Freedom of Information Act requests, just asked Cheryl Atkinson, and he claims executive privilege whenever he doesn't want us to know about something.
And that's why today I'm pledging to cut the deficit we inherited by half by the end of my first term in office.
Well, this is just bad math. Obama claims now he's cut the deficit by 2/3, but that's because he assigns the humongous amount of money he spent during his first months as president to the previous fiscal year, blaming George Bush, and the debt has doubled under Obama. We're now $19 trillion in debt.
And when there's a bill that ends up on my desk as president, you, the public, will have 5 days to look online and find out what's in it before I sign it.
We'll have to pass Obamacare so you can find out what's in it. Enough said. And that's my final point tonight. You can reach me on Twitter at Liz_Wheeler. Also, if you liked the show, please send me an email at oann.com/contact. Exciting news, guys. If you miss an episode of Tipping Point, you can now go back and watch the archives up to 2 weeks ago on cloudtv.com. That's 2 weeks worth of episodes saved there. cloudtv.com. In the meantime, catch us live here tomorrow at 9 p.m. Eastern. And until then, have a good night.